breaking news today.
Please subscribe and then check notification box to get all breaking news alerts.
They just booed Trump out, he's about to unleash war. Fake news strikes again. This time the German public broadcaster ARD has been admitted into the fake news fraternity by admitting to manipulating the audio during Trump's Davos speech last week. ARD released a clip of the speech on their Twitter account for its popular news program Tageska, where you can clearly hear loud boos after President Trump commented about how vicious and evil the mainstream media really is, so ARD decided to prove his point. The show was accused of manipulation by multiple people who were present during the speech, who have gone on the record to confirm there weren't many boos at all. A short time later the program director had no choice but to admit they had boosted the volume of the audio in order to showcase the booing and make them sound more plentiful. An editor-in-chief of a German tabloid newspaper, Bild Julian Reichelt, called out those involved by saying it was hard to imagine that you would have done the same for applause. So now we see what the real issue is in Germany. It's fake news and not having anyone to trust in the media. They pull the same stunts as our media in the US pull, but they really don't have many outlets, or citizen journalists, to call out the injustice. This would explain how Merkel has been able to get away with turning the nation of Germany into a cesspool of Islamic crimes and Sharia law. Via Valley Morning Star. CNN cannot be trusted to tell the news. Well, it seems my wife and I have witnessed an actual representation of fake news. We visited Bethlehem and Jerusalem during our 2017 Christmas vacation, where we walked and drove around the streets of these two cities. Bethlehem, which is located in the West Bank and Palestine, is the topic of this litter. While in Bethlehem, we witnessed nothing but happiness and celebration, where we viewed a parade of marching bands for ages ranging from 4-year-old children to young adults. The Palestinian top brass were in attendance, and there was special security which included police, Israeli soldiers, and special agents dressed in black. We had a great time speaking with Palestinians while we shopped and walked the streets, as well as having lunch and a Christmas buffet dinner at packed local restaurants in Bethlehem. Upon returning to our hotel, we turned on the television to CNN to check out the news around the world. But what we saw was plain garbage, as someone sold a video to CNN depicting protesters fighting against the police and soldiers. The video displayed the men in uniforms throwing smoke bombs which were exploding in violent crowds. We also saw on CNN people stomping on an American flag that had pictures of our president and vice president. An interview of a restaurant owner was also telecast, where the owner stated that her restaurant was empty due to the violence on the streets of Bethlehem. Her restaurant was indeed shown as being empty. We knew then that what is being transpired as fake news on CNN does indeed exist, because we were witnesses to this television report. The following morning, our driver, while driving around Bethlehem, asked us if we had seen CNN the night before.